Hello guys, you're welcome to the day 1 Java programming lectures. This is the first lecture, introduction. This section introduces about the object oriented concept fundamentals. So here is the introduction. So we start with the question, what exactly the OOP is. To build today's complex software, it is just not enough to put together a sequence of programming statements and sets of procedures and modules. So it is an approach to program, the organization and the development for the top-down programming as well as bottom-up programming. The primary motivation in each case has been the concern to handle the increasing complexity of the programs that are reliable and maintainable. As you see in this image, why is OOP? So there are two persons. If you want to communicate with the person at the last row and the person you that is the first row, then how can you communicate if you are not using OOP or you are using the traditional method? So traditional method will go along like this. One by one you have to communicate with one of the other person and then it will reach to the last person. But if you are using OOP, then how can you communicate? So you have just to ask one person who knows that person and just he will communicate with you about that person. So OOP is as simple as that is diagram. So here's the actual difference between the POP and the OOP. POP follows the top-down and the bottom-up approach, whereas the OOP follows the bottom-up approach, which contains the objects models. In the other side, POP has the functions which are divided. Here the objects are divided so that it will be easy for class and object to encapsulate each other. So unit of program is procedure in POP, and on the other side OOP there is always an object. So in POP, that is the procedural programming, there are some of the programs that follow that traditional approach, that is C, Fortran and the Pascal. And OOP, as you know, the C++, Java and VB.NET and many others. So what is pure OOP? There are some protocols that need to be followed when you say this program is pure OOP. So first of all you find out whether this program have these 5 protocols followed. So first protocol, the objects. It should be emphasis on objects. Programs are partitioned into objects. Object communicate with other objects through methods. Object instantiate with its own memory. Data and methods can be added easily as per need. So these are the 5 protocols. Thank you very much. Now you may proceed to the next lecture as you know about basic knowledge of the OOP.